Catus, Maximus here, this time with a review of this little 3/8 round head quick release Blue Hawk Ratchet, another brand I haven't seen before. I've reviewed a lot of different Ratchet brands, and actually something I probably should let people know is I've actually redonated quite a couple dozen Ratchets. What I found with particularly the round head Ratchets is there's a variety of different mechanisms inside. As a matter of fact, this one's totally locked up, so we'll see how if we can get it to come back to life or if it's broken. But that's kind of the difference between collecting and hoarding, is if you're collecting, then you periodically have to evaluate your collection and say, what I really want to keep and what I don't. So on the lesser grades, say single swing pawl ratchets, even some of my SKs, they're just not as good as some of the others, like Bonnie's or Williams Super Wrenches. So I ended up donating those and keeping the ones that I think are really the best quality. Other people just collect everything. For me, I don't have a ton of space, and so I end up making reviews about these ratchets to essentially catalog them, so anybody who finds ratchets of any particular brand can at least find a video about it, such as this Blue Hawk, which I've never seen before, and people will find that there is just a zillion brands of different tools. So we're going to try to get this spiral spring out of here, which actually doesn't have a very good notch to get it to release, which is unfortunate. So it's going to be a little bit of a pill. So in this situation where it just keeps on wanting to turn because they didn't put a notch at the end of the spring to really get it out, you have to do some techniques such as use a slot head screwdriver to attempt to just put enough tension on the darn thing to keep it from turning, so that you can finally get the edge of the spring. See, look, they didn't put any notch at all on that, so not really designed to be easily taken apart like so many other ratchets, which is just a little bit surprising. Let's take a look at the interior, and unfortunately this one is broken. So no fixing this, but at least we now know Blue Hawk ratchets are just a single swing pawl. And the reason I don't like single pawl round heads is even if they do have traction, you can see all the forces being put onto this pin, and that pin is obviously less material than the square. And what I've learned over the years is really good ratchets, whether they're round head or pair head ratchets, are going to have super stout mechanisms. There's enough video articles online and videos on YouTube about testing ratchets to failure that most good ratchets, if not all of them, the weakest part will actually be the drive square. It will twist off before anything else fails. But this is an interesting failure mode. So here we have the little pawl, and apparently, see, I'm trying to figure out exactly how you get this to shatter. And maybe it was as they were torquing and as the head was coming around, it may have caused us to want to shift up or down. That's where the force was, more than maybe sideways across the pin, causing it to snap. This ratchet definitely was abused. There's a chip on the tooth there, and then we can actually take a close look at the anvil here and see that there's a indentation. There's a little lip on each of the corners. That was from using a socket that was fluted, and it just had so much force put on it that it did break. But nonetheless, there's a small indentation on the anvil, but no evidence of it twisting, yet the pawl broke. So anyway, that's my little review of this Blue Hawk ratchet. They're not particularly great. Oh yeah, we can see, really put a lot of force in there. You can see where the pawl actually skipped and slid across the teeth inside there. It's another reason why you want something that has either dual pawls or maybe a New Britain design where it has a really large pawl with a lot of engagement. And to give an example, here's a 3/8 head out of a New Britain ratchet, and you can just see there's a difference between a round head mechanism like this and one that has 3 little teeth like that, or just a huge old block like this. So, and that's just from learning and taking apart a lot of ratchets, is these single swing pawl ones just aren't as good as some others that are out there. That's for sure. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Till next time, Catus Maximus out.